Well, after almost 4 years, this will be my last blog entry for the Verbal Abuse in Relationships blog here at Health. I want to thank everyone who took the time to read my posts, add their comments, and share the information I wrote each week. It has been an honor to write for this blog and to reach all of you out there who are dealing with verbal abuse in your relationships. I started this blog in August of 2018. At that point, I had already been studying verbal abuse in relationships for over 10 years. I knew I needed to get the word out about this challenging topic. So few people understand what verbal abuse is and how damaging it can be. If you are dealing with verbal abuse, you may even blame yourself for staying in the relationship or for not being able to leave. No one should ever have to deal with verbal abuse, but many people do. And if you are one of those people, please know that you don't have to go through this alone. There are resources available to help you. You deserve to live in a world where people treat you with respect and kindness. That includes those you have a close relationship with. Being in a verbally abusive relationship can be one of the hardest things a person will ever have to endure in their life. But realizing that this is not your fault and recognizing the abuse for what it is will help you move forward to better times with individuals who value you and treat you properly. It took me many years to understand that I was in a verbally abusive relationship, then several more as I struggled to get away and live my life without it. If you are in a verbally abusive relationship, please know that there is hope for a better tomorrow. Even though it may not feel like it now, it will get better. If you are not in a verbally abusive relationship, then please take a moment to think about someone you know who may be in one. You could be the difference between a bad day and a good one for someone who is being abused. Your support could be the strength that they need to get through another day. As I continue on my journey, I hope you continue to learn and grow and heal. Remember, you matter. Your feelings are valid. You deserve to be happy. Here are some ways you can continue to learn more about healing from verbal abuse. Check out the links below for more information. If you enjoy my work, please consider making a tax-deductible donation. All donations go toward improving the quality of our content. Thank you for being a part of the HealthyPlace community. After almost 4 years, this will be my last blog entry for the Verbal Abuse in Relationships blog here at Health. I want to thank everyone who took the time to read my posts, add their comments, and share the information I wrote each week. It has been an honor to write for this blog and to reach all of you out there who are dealing with verbal abuse in your relationships. When someone you love abuses you verbally, it can have a profound effect on your sense of self-worth and your mental well-being. Healing from this type of abuse takes time, but there are steps you can take to begin to recover. I will list just a few here. Find a therapist who specializes in treating victims of verbal abuse. A therapist can provide you with a safe space to process your trauma and develop coping mechanisms to deal with the aftermath of verbal abuse. Join a support group for survivors of verbal abuse. Connecting with others who understand what you've been through can be immensely helpful. It may even help to relieve feelings of isolation, which is commonly experienced by those who have gone through verbal abuse. Educate yourself about verbal abuse. Knowledge is power. The more you learn about verbal abuse, the better equipped you'll be to recognize it, understand its effects, and break the cycle of silence that often surrounds it. Set boundaries with the abuser. While it may be difficult, it's important to set clear boundaries with the person abusing you. This may involve limiting contact with them or ending the relationship altogether. Prioritize your well-being. Make your mental and physical health a priority. Engage in activities that bring you joy, practice self-care, and lean on your support system. Verbal abuse can take a toll on your overall well-being, so it's important to find ways to replenish and recharge. Forgive, but don't forget. Forgiveness can be a powerful tool in your healing journey, but it doesn't mean forgetting what happened. Remember that you are not at fault. Verbal abuse is never the victim's fault. It's important to remember that you did nothing wrong. The abuse is never your fault. If you are experiencing verbal abuse, please reach out for help. There are resources available to support you. You deserve to live in a world where you feel safe and respected. Remember, you're not alone and help is available. Reach out to a trusted friend or family member. Talk to a mental health professional. Contact a domestic violence hotline or a sexual assault hotline. If you found this information helpful, please share it with others who may benefit. Your support can make a difference.